Today on CWN, Geometry has been working on an origami project.
And our science department won a ton of awards. I'm Maddie.
And I'm William. Today is Thursday, April 24th, 2025.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
As we know, the blood drive just passed, and they had a great success. We spoke to the nurses to see how many lives we saved this go-around.
Hey guys, I'm Hunter. I'm here with Nurse Davis and Nurse Flores. So we heard that there was a blood drive recently. Can you tell us all about that?
We had a great turnout at the blood drive. We had the kids saved 105 lives, so kudos to everyone.
All right, perfect. And Nurse Davis, can you tell us anything about the red cord?
Yes, so seniors, if you have earned your red cord, you can pick up your red cords the day y'all go to practice at the American Bank Center afterwards. We will give y'all red cords to you. If you have any questions, if you earned your red cord, please come by our office now so that way we can make sure that you have that information. Again, the red cords will be handed out the day you go for practice at the American Bank Center.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. That's it from us. Now back to the studio.
If you have noticed, all the students who are in geometry classes this year are participating in an exciting project. They learned how to make spiky balls out of paper. Let's send it over to one of the students to see how they made it.
Hey Kat, it's I'm here with Yasmin. Yasmin, I heard you're doing a project in geometry. Can you tell me about that?
I guess. So today we're making a scalated isohedron, and basically all we do is we fold 30 pieces of paper and we connect them into the little flaps, and yeah, we get this figure.
That's really cool. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Mr. Easton's Robotics Club just had a competition recently, and they have been working on a programming project. Let's send it over to him now to get the inside scoop on how all of this is going.
Good morning, cats. I'm here with Mr. Easton. Mr. Easton, you have a robotics tournament coming up. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so it's our Buck Days robotics tournament. It's coming up. So during Buck Days, they've been doing for the past few years, a robotics STEM expo, and so part of that they do competitions that are the same competitions that we've been doing all year for robotics. It's an unofficial event, but basically they just do all the same stuff. We've been invited. Our two teams were invited to attend, and so next Saturday at the American Bank Center, we're going to go and compete. And there's going to be, I think this year, close to 40 teams from our area, all over Texas, some from out of state, and so it's going to be a fun competition. And since it's unofficial, the Buck Days Commission is actually providing some funds that students can win, so we can earn some money to put back into the program and get us more competitive for next year.
That sounds super cool. I also heard that you're having a programming project in your computer science class. Can you tell me a little bit about that too?
Yeah, so my AP Computer Science Principles, part of the AP exam is what's called the CREATE task. Basically, it's a program that the students have to write from scratch, completely on their own. They can use any programming language. So most of them do Scratch, the block-based coding language. We teach Python in the class. A lot of them are doing Python. Some are doing Java because they've taken my other courses, and I got at least one student doing something, I think either JavaScript or C++, because he just knows that on his own, and he's been writing his own code there. So it's pretty neat. Basically, it's just you take the concepts from the course, put them all into a program. It can do anything as long as it has a couple specific requirements, and it's a really good way to show, for the kids to show what they've been doing all year, and put in a little bit of creativity in there as well, because got some really creative programs, some quiz games, some guessing games, number guessers. Some people are doing some little actual graphics-based games, and so they've got game loops there for detecting collisions and everything else. So it's a really fun time during this time. They've got a lot of different programs, a lot of different skill levels, and ideas being thrown around. So it's pretty fun. They got to get that done by tomorrow, actually. So deadline's getting pretty close, but I'm confident they'll get it.
All right, that sounds super cool. Let's turn it back to our anchors.
The Corpus Christi Hooks recognized and shined a spotlight on Miss Dietrich. She ended up winning Teacher of the Year and $1,600. Let's take it to them to see how Miss Dietrich feels about this amazing accomplishment.
Hi, I'm Quinn. I'm here with Miss Dietrich. Miss Dietrich, you just had a surprise in the auditorium today. What happened?
Oh my gosh. Mrs. Nelson said that we were going to do a surprise because Mrs. Neth was going to get an award. And so my job was to keep Mrs. Neth busy. What I didn't know with this was, for me, I got the Reliant All-Star Educator Award, and I got it because of y'all, because we have just the best kids, we have the best faculty, and everybody works together for a common cause. So I just get to turn around and spend this money on our kids, which is great. But I am truly humbled. I normally, I don't get surprises like this. I mean, because I'm part of making them surprises. But this was so generous. And for the students that came and the teachers that brought their kids, and for everybody, thank you so much. It means a great deal. I'm finishing my 49th year to teach, and I'm glad I'm going to be finishing it up here. Well, I'm going to come back for another year or two. But again, I'm so generous, and so to Reliant Energy and to Mardell's for helping out on this. It's going to go for a good cause, and I'm grateful. And to the student bodies and the faculty and the administration, thank you so very much for this. I am truly blessed and grateful.
Thank you, Miss Dietrich,
Thank
and we're
you.
proud to have you as our teacher.
Thank you, sir.
Back to you.
The Science UIL program recently just won a ton of awards and awarding some individual students. This is an amazing accomplishment for our science program here at the high school. Let's send it over now to see what awards they won.
All right, we're here to present all the medals that the UIL science team won at district competition, and we won everything. We swept everything. So the first thing overall was team. All right, so our team won first place overall. We beat every team in the district. And here's all our team. We got Colvin, we got Reese, we got Joel. Wow, that changed. All right, we got Joel, we got Leandra, we got Ileana, we got Ava. All right, so those are our team award. And then after that, Colvin won first place chemistry, physics, and biology. Right? Reese, second place biology, fourth place chemistry. Joel, second place chemistry. Leandra, second place physics, third place chemistry. Ileana, fifth place chemistry. But then also everybody got an award for being on the team. So first place overall team. So yes, we swept almost everything. What I want to say is one, thank y'all to the team. Great work. Saturday, remember, just 6 more questions and we go to state. That's all you got to do. Answer 6 more questions. That's it. Also, I want to thank all the teachers. Anybody that has taught these children, all right? You've done an excellent job. We really appreciate how well you got them to be at the performance they did. And then, just sad to say, our lowest performing area is physics, and that's both me and Miss Burkhart. So we are the low man on the totem pole in terms of their teacher. But again, thank you guys. Thank you, Calallen High School. Thank y'all for filming us and doing this. And we compete this Saturday for region.
Now let's send it over to Callie for Wildcat Media after this quick break from our sponsor.
Do you get hungry in the morning? Do you crave a good place to eat breakfast? Stop by Sonic for an excellent section of breakfast items like the hefty breakfast toasters, the solid breakfast burritos, or the fan favorite, the French toast sticks.
This is how you Sonic.
Thank you, anchors, and welcome back to Wildcat Media. Wildcat Media is sponsored by Sonic, America's Drive-In. CHS is having a closet clean out, so if you have any older siblings with caps and gowns from CHS, please tell them to come by and donate. It would be really appreciated, and they can be dropped off in the front office. If you have any questions, please email Mrs. Dietrich. Now that's all for media. Back to the anchors.
Thank you, Callie.
Now let's send it over to Maddie with the rundown on sports after this short break.
So Seamus, have you heard of the thing? What thing? It's when you get a pair of scissors and you stick it in the outlet.
Why would I stick scissors in the outlet? I'll get electrocuted.
Do it, you won't, you chicken!
Give it to me. I'll stick it right in the outlet. Don't mess around with electricity. The results can be shocking.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Calallen Wildcat Sports is brought to you by Calallen Charm Home Cooking. We spoke with Coach Gonzalez about the regional track meet and about Brooklyn Metter going to state. Congratulations to her. Let's send it over now to get some more information.
Hey Wildcats, I'm here with Coach Gonzalez, and I hear that one of your students, Brooklyn's, doing really well with track. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, we had the regional track meet last weekend over at A&M Kingsville. She performed not great at the regional track meet, but she ended up throwing a good throw on her last throw that helped her qualify for the state track meet, which will be next Thursday, May 1st. So that'll be fun to watch.
Well, thank you, and best luck to her, and back to the studio.
Some of our athletes have been getting buzz cuts in support of our athletic department. Drew spoke with a couple of the players to get some more information. Let's send it over now.
Hey Cats, it's Drew. A new trend has emerged through Calallen where boys get buzzes to show their commitment to the sports program, and today we interviewed some of those kids.
I'm Ryder Reeve, and I got a buzz cut to show my commitment for the program.
I am Drew Espinosa, and I got a buzz cut to show my commitment to the Calallen football program.
I'm Cam Cardona, and I got a buzz to show my dedication to the program.
I'm Jackson Solis, and I got a buzz cut to show that I'm committed to the football program.
As the days go by, more students are joining this trend of showing their commitment to the sports program. We hope to see more. That's all from us. Back to the studios. We are the Buzz Boys.
There were 2 basketball players selected to be a part of the All South Texas basketball team. Congratulations to them. We spoke with one of the athletes, Sam Sakeva, on what he did to get there. Let's send it over now for some more information.
Good morning, Calallen TV. I'm here with Sam Sakeva. So I heard that you made the All South Texas team. How does it feel?
It feels really good. I really couldn't have done it without any of my teammates. We all worked really hard during the off season, and that's what really helped me get there.
And that's good. So I heard Tanner Martinez made it too. Can you tell me more about that?
Me and Tanner have played together my whole high school career, so it feels really good to do it with him. So, yeah.
Thank you. Back to the studio.
Since Coach Lamb hasn't been here the past couple of days, Mr. Luby has been having to take over his job of live streaming and commentating on the softball playoff games. Let's send it over to him to get a closer look on how it's been going.
Good morning, Calallen. I'm here with Mr. Luby. Can you tell me how you feel about commentating on the softball game?
Yeah, so this Friday night we're getting into district play or post-district play, so we're going to be taking on Valley View from FAR. So they're coming in and they've got a pretty decent record, but a great game the other night. They got to have a warm-up game against Corpus Christi Vets and beat them 4-1. So they're starting to see, here's what our competition is going to be looking like, here's what's coming up. So it's going to be a great game. You know, this is where it really starts to get exciting. So we want to invite everybody to come out and be a part of that as well. So it'll be 7 o'clock on Friday night.
Thank you. Now back to the studio.
I'd also like to say welcome back, Coach Lamb. We are so happy to have you back here on set. Also, for the first time ever, our boys golf team is going to state. They have made history here, and we are extremely proud of them for achieving this accomplishment. Let's send it over to a couple of the players to see how they feel.
Hey Cats, I'm Grant. I'm here with Gage. Gage, I heard y'all had regionals for golf. Can you tell me a little bit about that and how that went?
Yeah, we did pretty good. We did really good as a team, and we got out with the second place, and we're going to state as a team.
That's awesome. I heard this is the first time I've gone to state ever in Calallen history. Can you tell me about that as well?
Yeah, this is the first time we've ever gone. I'm really excited, and I think all of our other teammates are pretty excited to go too, and it's going to be really fun.
Hi Cats, my name is Melinda, here with Caden to talk about golf. So, where did you place?
It was at the club at Colony Creek in Victoria, Texas. It's kind of a shorter course, but we played it pretty well.
Okay. How did that go?
So through the first day, we were 9 strokes back. Didn't really have a good first day, but second day we came back and we ended up getting second place, and we were going to state for the first time ever.
Okay, thank you for that. That's all from us. Back to the studio.
And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Now back to the anchors.
Thank you, Maddie.
Now it's time for your local weather forecast with James after this short break.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Your weather forecast is brought to you by Baytech Robinson Families. The rainy and frankly quite stormy spell across South Texas is coming to an end, but a rare weather phenomenon that's a lot more common north of here did occur yesterday in Aransas Pass. Currently temperatures at 83 degrees, feeling like 89, with partly cloudy skies and winds out of the southeast at about 20 miles per hour. Very pleasant conditions out here across the coastal bend. And for the first time in several days, our regional Doppler radar is not showing any precipitation whatsoever. And of course, that comes with no current alerts. However, yesterday, April 23rd at around 1 p.m., the National Weather Service has confirmed that at that time, about quarter-size hail, about 1 inch in diameter, the threshold to be considered severe, fell within Aransas Pass. This is the first time that hail has been reported in the Corpus Christi metro for some time. However, looking throughout the rest of the day, it's not looking like any sort of weather of that magnitude is going to be occurring as partly cloudy conditions persist into the evening, with temperatures raising up into the mid-80s with heat indices in the low 90s and winds remaining out of the southeast generally around 20 miles per hour before dropping off around 10 p.m. And onto your 3-day outlook, conditions expected to continue as partly cloudy with highs in the mid to upper 80s and heat indices in the lower 90s, with chances of rain ranging from 15 to 20% and persistent winds out of the southeast 15 to 25 miles per hour into the weekend. On to your important dates counter. The next date to look out for is Senior Awards Night. That is May 14th, exactly 20 days away. Last day for the seniors will be the 19th, 25 days, and graduation is 28 days or 4 weeks away as of today. Memorial Day and the last day of the 2024-2025 school season are May 26th and 29th, currently sitting at 32 and 35 days out as of today. With that, let's take it back to the anchors.
Thank you, James.
And that's all of your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, how did bees get to school?
Anna William, how?
On the school buzz.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at CalallenTV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos. And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.